Hello guys, welcome back to the Literal TV episode recaps of BB28. It's eviction night. It was a pretty good result. You know, a lot of people have been looking at certain people in this cast and been thinking they'd be a good result for this eviction. This was the key result here. We have Chuck going home, but we have a full eviction episode to get into. So, we start the episode out. Obviously, final nominees, at least before Blockbuster, were Barrett, Haley, and Chuck. And some conversations are going around right now about, who's best to keep? And I'm going to be real, just give some feeds insight, even though I haven't been keeping up too good. It was pretty vague what was going to happen with a vote if Barrett won Blockbuster at the time of feeds going off. It seemed to be leaning that Haley was going to stay. Obviously, this doesn't end up mattering, but there's a lot of talk of who to keep. And a talk that Lala has with Drew, Yash, Melody, Barrett, and was someone else in the room? Maybe, I don't remember. But there were people in the room and that conversation is shown as kind of the catalyst for a push to keep Haley safe against Chuck. It was leaked by Barrett as kind of this idea of, Haley will go after Lala, which obviously we know Chuck will as well, so it's kind of silly, but I was really hoping Haley would stay this week. She was the person on the block that I really kind of was feeling like, oh yeah, like Haley is really good TV. She's really funny. And Julie was on it tonight talking about, is she going to have a 39th bad day? And yeah, that was fun. And yeah, I mean, Haley is someone that we kind of need for the TV aspect of this season. Like, Chuck is someone that can just go, and he also adds to kind of that agenda of the whole group, which, meanwhile, earlier today, I see this video pop up on the Big Brother Instagram. It popped up on my feed, and it was like, Chuck, and he was like, hey, here's my cowboy fit. And it's like, oh my God, like, why are we... I know you didn't do the voice, but, like, why are we doing the whole cowboy thing still? Why are we still trying to get the cowboy? Because we haven't had an iconic cowboy in a long time. The last one was who? Like, Cliff? And even then, he wasn't iconic. He was just likeable. Like, before that, the last, like, iconic, like, Southern boy or Southern cowboy or whatever, any type of archetype like that, was Donnie, I believe. Like, I don't know. I mean, there's like some okay ones in there, but for the most part, Donnie was the last one. I did like Judd though. Judd from 15 is great. Sorry, I'm sleepy. But yeah, this was an interesting video to see him pop up. But we end up going into a lot more talks. Also, Angela tries to slime out Lala with a knife. But yeah. In the end, we go to Blockbuster, which I'm going to get to quick because there wasn't too much in there. It was kind of Barrett leaking it to the icons that Lala's after them, specifically Rick. Keeps Drew's kind of words out of it, though, because he wants to protect Drew, especially after what's kind of happened with Drew recently. Drew is going more towards the FAP side. But yeah, so we end up going into the Blockbuster, and it's kind of that rolling comp, which has been done a lot. I don't even know where it started. I remember the first time I saw it on a live season was 22, but I don't think that was the first time. I don't know. And that was the one where everyone was like, guys, Kasa's going to win. Kasa didn't win, sadly. But yeah, that was a fine comp. I actually thought Haley wasn't going to win this, though, and she does. I was really happy because, honestly, you would think Chuck, he probably knows his way around some balls because he's probably done some sports in his life, and he's probably like done all like the cornhole type games and shit at carnivals if he's a true Southerner. And then Barrett, he's got a long reach, whereas Haley's not on the same wave as either of those. I think Haley's kind of fitting more of the like cardio CrossFit type of way than like balls. I don't know, but yeah, she loves men, and not in a bad way, just she hates women more. So I guess that helped Haley out, and she locked in. I was very happy with this. I do enjoy Haley as a TV character. I think she's really funny, and I do think that Haley is a necessary type of person on this season. Sadly, though, I also think people like Jason were necessary, and he'd left, so it's a shame. But yeah, we had two good results in a row, two good eviction results, in my opinion, and yeah, we end up. It's pretty obvious at that point Barrett was going to stay no matter what, mainly due to like the crossover kind of push. But Haley's the only person to vote to evict Barrett, and yeah, Chuck goes, and as soon as he gets out of the house, he is because I'm pretty sure he wasn't wearing that cowboy hat as he's leaving. They like grabbed him. They were like, they like forced a cowboy hat on him, which is funny because they hardly give him any time for an interview. Which like it's Chuck, I do not care, but like they like forced that cowboy hat on him, and they were like, "Be a cowboy." Like I remember his intro was like so forced cowboy. Like they just put a hat on him and they're like, "Say you're a country boy." Like guys, they can just be people. Sadly, Chuck wasn't an interesting person. It's once again, as I've said, it's a shame that he's the only black male on this cast because there's been some incredible ones in the past few seasons when they've been more diverse. And for this to be the only rep, Chuck, Cook, I don't know. But yeah, it's also Dante's first hit on the draft if you guys watched the draft video we did. So yeah, we go into now, we're at final 12. And also Barrett flirting with Mallory, crazy. Julie called that shit out. This wasn't a crazy eventful eviction episode, but it was a fun one. It got a good result, and I think these blockbuster evictions are just like... Let me just stop yawning. I'm sorry, guys. These blockbuster evictions just are so exciting usually. I mean, you obviously get the occasional one where it's like, I do not care who goes. But, I don't know. When you get a good one, you get a good one. 2 good results in a row. I'm happy with that. And we're moving on to the final 12. Now, jury could start after next week, but I'm pretty sure jury's going to start at 9. I think we're nearly at the point where I'd be happy with everyone being jury. Nearly. Like, I think this is a very fun group. There's a lot of different personalities in here. But if they want to wait till 9, that's fine. I know they like to do 9 recently, and like final 9, not 9 jurors. But yeah, I'm excited. I hope you guys are enjoying this season. I hope you like my recap. Subscribe if you want to see those. We have our own reality show on the channel as well, coming out every Saturday. Episode 5 comes out today. Comes up Saturday this week, though. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next one if you watch. Goodbye.